Hey guys, welcome back to the Lavender Project. I'm Tony Sauger, and welcome to another awesome video. So guys, today, if you see the title, which, no, it's down here now, I forgot when YouTube changed that. If you read the title, it says, Ben Creepypasta, and it talks about Cleverbot. Well, you guys, unfortunately, I still haven't read fucking Ben Creepypasta, but I can still do a video about it, and this is why. For one, the reason I haven't read the Ben Creepypasta is because it's so long, and I mean, I don't know. My girlfriend told me it was boring. I mean, it looks pretty interesting to me, but I don't know. If I did a video on this, even reading the whole thing without even memorizing it, which it's not possible, it would probably take me a good hour, and I do not want to make a 4-part video for a piece of shit creepypasta. So guys, until either I get my rights back and I want to dedicate all of that time to a freaking creepypasta, maybe. Until then, no. You guys will not see a Ben creepypasta or anything posted, but you guys will see this video, so sorry, but this is kind of a makeup for it. Now, I have read parts of the creepypasta. I've read basically, like, the conversations between, that one kid, whoever is in the creepypasta, and Cleverbot talking about Ben and Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask, and all that shit. Apparently Ben drowned or something. He was a kid and he died, and he was haunting this game cartridge of Legend of Zelda or some bullshit, and so that's basically what I know of the creepypasta. And so, is it true that this creepypasta could be real? Like, could something haunt a website like Cleverbot, or could something haunt somebody from a video game? Obviously, if you guys have watched, like, Blue Tears or something. I mean, it's kind of the same scenario how it starts, that, you know, this kid bought this game cartridge at a garage sale, I think. And so, I mean, yeah, if you guys seen Blue Tears, it's basically the same shit. Or even, Sonic.exe, which I actually did a gameplay of, then yeah, so you guys would know a little bit about, like, the scenario. But anyways, so this kid talks to Cleverbot, and it gives him pretty creepy and cool responses to what he's saying, and basically the kid fucking starts haunting him in his computer too, and takes a hold of everything. And so guys, how do I say this? So, one of our admins, staff of TLP, her name is Hailey Evans. She's a pretty cool person. She first told us, me and Martin, about this on a Skype conversation about a little bit more than 2 months ago, and she was telling us about how, you know, Cleverbot will, if you say stuff about Ben, apparently will start talking to you about shit like that, like he drowned in Majora's Mask and all that crap. So we tried it, and I know Martin took a picture of it, but the only thing that he has still, I mean, he's not here, obviously, so I can't show you the picture, but I'm not sure if he still has the picture. He said he did, but basically, we got some kind of response back. I think we asked, like, how did you drown, or how did you die, and it said, I drowned in a river or something. I'm pretty sure that's what it said. So it's pretty weird. So, again, we were talking to Hailey. She was talking about Ben and shit like that. She's a lover of creepypastas, so I decided, hey, I'll go on Cleverbot in front of Martin and Angie, and we'll see what this shit's about. So, I actually wrote down the most creepy part of the conversation. The first whole part, which was a little longer than what I'm about to read you, was just, you know, normal shit. I mean, that's just how Cleverbot is. But then the next part that I will read you does relate to the Ben creepypasta. And I'll tell you a little bit about what I think, kind of, I guess, or the theory after I read it to you. So guys, unfortunately I can't really prove to you guys that this did happen, because Martin has the picture on his phone, and he's not here. So I'll just read to you, I wrote down the thingy right here, the conversation we had. So for you guys especially, just, you know, I mean, just for fucking kicks, I guess, because I was curious. So guys, this is basically how the creepy part of the conversation I had with Cleverbot started out. So, I asked, how did you drown? And Cleverbot responded with, Majora killed me. I said, who's Majora? Cleverbot said, Majora's Mask. I said, what's Majora's Mask? And Cleverbot said Ben in all capitals, which I believe that's the creepypasta's name. Okay. So then after that I asked, are you Ben? In all caps. And then it was pretty funny. Cleverbot said, who is Ben? With no caps. And I was like, okay. So I said, aren't you Ben? With all caps. And then all it said was Cleverbot Cleverbot said, The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. And then after that, it just didn't say any more legitimate or valid responses towards the creepypasta. So that was the little conversation that I thought was a little cool but intriguing relating to the creepypasta of Ben. So guys, well, the reason I wrote this down is because I don't want to think Hailey's crazy, and I also do want to support her, but I also think it was intriguing myself, and as I said, I haven't read the whole creepypasta, and, you know, I kind of don't know a lot about it, but at the same time, I do believe that spirits can manifest themselves and talk through things, and they might be able to haunt things, so, this is my girlfriend's theory on, because she thinks it's all bullshit, and she hates the creepypasta. She said it was boring as hell. So, this is what her theory was. That does make actually a lot of legitimate sense if you think about it. So, I'm just going to share this with you, and you guys tell me what you guys think. So basically, there is a option on Cleverbot, which, if you guys don't know what Cleverbot is, basically it's a website that you go on and you talk to it, you enter in things and you press enter, and then it will say stuff back to you. It's basically like a robot website that generates words to answer your conversations. It's supposed to be like a intelligent response system. So it's pretty cool. Pretty fun to play around with when you're bored and lonely. Yeah, so my girlfriend's theory is that there's a button on the Cleverbot that says, I think it says think for me or something, and basically what happens with that is you can type in an answer or something for a question, and you can press it, and that will be one of the things that Cleverbot can generate when talking to you. The other option that my girlfriend told me is that Cleverbot is owned by Google, and so because of this, Cleverbot is able to access Google's, whole database, and it will be able to take stuff off of like a Google search or just anything that's in Google, and it will be able to place them in Cleverbot's actual words that it says to you. So based off these two theories, my girlfriend's theory is that Cleverbot is basically, I mean, that's what it's for. It's an artificial intelligence, so of course it's going to use everything that it can find. To use for its intelligence. It wants to sound as real and as human as possible. So, my girlfriend's theory is that, if you could pick its own answers to put in the think for me option, and if it really takes stuff off Google, because it's owned by Google, there's no real validity to the whole Ben creepypasta. In fact, that's probably how the creepypasta started. And then more after people read the creepypasta, they added stuff in the think for me bar, and so now it's supposed to creep people out that every time you ask about Ben or Majora's Mask, things will pop out that will fucking creep you out. It's kind of just a coincidence thing that is probably man-made. So that's my girlfriend's theory, is that, it's just people doing this, and it's a fake-ass creepypasta. I never said it was real in the first place. It does sound pretty fake to me anyways, but she says that, it's just fucking Cleverbot, and everybody takes it too far, and, it's just a system. It's a fucking computer, so, I mean, that's what her theory is. It's really easy to believe, and, it has a lot of valid points, so, I mean, I consider it, that's probably what it is. You guys, tell me what you guys think about what her theory is, and also about, this shit that I read you guys, that I wrote down for my Cleverbot conversation, and I guess the creepypasta itself. Once again, sorry for not being able to talk about it, but, if you guys were me, would you guys fucking take a whole hour and then cut up your video and all that stuff? I doubt it, but maybe. Maybe some of you guys are that crazy, but until then, I won't do it. But, yeah, so basically, tell me if you guys support the creepypasta, or tell me about it. Tell me if you guys support my girlfriend's theory. I mean, she doesn't really know a lot about Cleverbot, so the things I told you could not even be true. Me and her both don't know a lot about Cleverbot. It's not like we go on. We're not really that bored or that freaking lonely all the time. We have each other, obviously, but she also hates it, so she never goes on it, and that's for personal reasons. But tell me if you support her theory that it's just all bullcrap, that the creepypasta is made because of this. And yeah, so thanks guys for watching this video, and like and subscribe to become a TLP boss today. I hope you guys will be able to join that new group that we have on Facebook and join our chat and be able to hang with us TLP bosses and staff members of TLP and other stuff like that. So guys, basically that's all I have to say. So guys, stay sexy, and I'll see you later. Bye.